How's it going today? Welcome back to the Great Green North. Welcome to our first major snowfall of the year. Now, I uploaded a video about a week ago when we had our first minor snowfall of the year. A bit of a dusting, we got about 5 centimeters. This is looking to be somewhere around 6-7 centimeters, first cumulative snowfall of the year. So what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to be shoveling the driveway, getting everything cleaned up, and then we're going to be going over winter lawn tips, things that you need to take inside to get your lawn ready for winter. Alright, so now that the shoveling is done, I'm finished my route. Let's take a look at what we got going on in the garage here, and let's have a quick conversation about what you guys need to get ready before the winter comes. Now, we're on the verge of winter right here. Let me tell you about what you need to get ready before winter. First of all, let's talk about materials. So, if you have any bags of fertilizer in your garage like I do over there, or you have any liquid, for those of you up north, you have Fiesta, you have Roundup, those things, or you have treatment for plants, fertilizers, small fertilizers, liquid fertilizers, or you have 2,4-D, dithiopyr, anything liquid, weed killer, liquid fertilizers, liquid herbicides, liquid pesticides should all be taken inside. These should not be let to freeze over the winter because it will damage the effectiveness of the product. So all these should be taken inside, put in a warm place. Put them in your furnace room or somewhere where they can stay warm. So without further ado, I'm going to take all these inside today, make sure everything stays in a warm, dry environment. The air in the winter is also very damp, which causes issues on top of everything else. So make sure you take those things inside. Secondly, your irrigation system, as I talked about earlier, I just blew out my irrigation system. Now I got some questions about the controller, water staying in the controller. Yes, the blowout that I do goes straight through the controller, so that controller is completely blown out. It is protected from the elements because it's underground in that irrigation control box. However, my controller unfortunately has broken because of the amount of water we got. My box filled with water, so we've had record amounts of rain here. So what I have done is next year I will hopefully be installing a full solenoid system with a Hunter HydroWise controller. So look forward to those videos coming out next year. Next, let's talk about other things to do with watering. Make sure your irrigation system's blown out, cleaned out, make sure all your boxes are closed up, make sure the power shut off to those things. For your hoses, make sure that your hose are shut off at your house so there's no water outside, so do the shut offs indoors. Hoses and everything, make sure those are taken inside. As you can see, I have all my hoses inside. I got my hose over there, hose reel over there, hose over there, sprinklers and everything, hose bibs, anything that you leave outside, make sure those are all taken outside. And when you shut off the water for your taps on the inside, make sure you leave that valve open on the outside, so if there is any water that happens to freeze, it can force its way outside and you don't get any cracking or bursting pipes inside your house. Next, let's talk about your equipment. So for those of you who have a lawnmower, it doesn't have to be riding lawnmower, a gas lawnmower, make sure that if you are in somewhere where they do put ethanol in the fuels, up here in Canada, it's up to 10% ethanol in our fuel. Make sure you're adding fuel stabilizer to that fuel to make sure it doesn't go bad, or put non-ethanol fuel in. I also put premium in my lawnmowers right before the winter. Premium has a lower ethanol percentage. We can't get non-ethanol here in Canada, but we can get a lower ethanol, which is premium, which I think was $1.62 a liter. So that is in this lawnmower. It's lower ethanol. I'm gonna put fuel stabilizer in it. Make sure that you run that stabilizer through your fuel pump and your engine and everything quickly to make sure that everything's stabilized inside your lawnmower. If you have a riding lawnmower or a lawnmower that has a battery or electric start, make sure that battery's taken off the mower and brought inside. It will help make the batteries last longer. Unlike your car, if your lawnmower is going to be sitting all winter, there's no energy running to that battery and you're going to kill your battery a lot faster. Speaking of batteries, if you guys have battery lawnmower, battery leaf blower, battery, any sort of battery equipment like that, make sure that you take your batteries, you're going to put them on the charger, give them a full charge to 100%, and then bring those batteries inside to a warm place. It will also help them last longer, as well as anybody who has anything such as a 2-stroke engine. Same thing with the ethanol, put fuel stabilizer in that, make sure that it's not going to go bad. The oil in there should help keep the stabilizer from going bad. So if it's a 2-stroke, you don't need to put fuel stabilizer in it, but if it's not a 2-stroke, it's 4-stroke, but it's still a weed whacker, make sure that you're putting fuel stabilizer in that. Finally, it is the winter time, so it's the time to do maintenance. I normally do my maintenance somewhere near January because I do have about 6 months of winter here, but oil change, fuel filter, battery, spark plugs, check everything like that on something like this, on your regular lawnmower, everything like that. They're pretty easily accessible. I'll make a video come later when we actually go to do the changes and everything. As well as for those of you who have a snow blower, as you can see, I just used it today to clear out the snow. So before it snows where you live, it's a good idea to take that out, check your spark plugs, check your oil, put some gas in it, make sure that it's running, everything's working perfectly. Check your shear pins, because if you hit a rock or a chunk of ice or anything last year, those would have broken a shear pin. So make sure that you have all those shear pins and make sure that everything's running perfectly, because there's nothing worse than that first snowfall of the year. You grab the snowblower to go at it and you can't get anything done. Other than that, that's pretty much it. As long as all your patio furniture's in, everything in your lawn's tidied up, Christmas lights are out, snow's coming down, that's pretty much it for what you needed to think about cleaning up at the end of the 2021 lawn season. From the Great Green North, my name is William Murray. Hope this video helped you. If you guys have any other questions, leave it in the comments down below. I think this will probably be the last video for 2021. So for those of you who are watching, thank you for your help and support through 2021, and we will see you guys again sometimes later in 2022. From the Great Green North, my name is William Murray. As always, leave a comment down below, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it green.